Are you ready to finish this shitty puzzle game? Happy holidays without escape. This is episode 4. They've never lasted longer than a half hour. They've never given me the hints to solve a puzzle with information in game. They've never jump scared me yet, but I'm not letting them off the hook. They've never given me a chance. They've never given me a chance to escape. I'm without escape. I'm frightened and I'm scared and I'm worried. I'm not going to be able to finish this game, but I'm not about to quit. Bumpy Trails presents. It sounds like when all those rap games would make rap started copying off heavy metal and getting like demonic, and it was violent enough already, but then it started copying like horror movies. They'd rip off like Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees. Let's play this game. If it even still has my file. I don't think I can stand this anymore. It's too much. Let's recap. L2 hides the menu, and R2 brings up my item find. What I need thus far, I've had the lighter forever. I have this gross mixture of blood and oil. Yes, that's correct. I have a key to a door that I can't use, and a symbol that I guess needs to be glued together. So we need to set the water into the mixture at the correct barometric pressure of the periodic table of elements. So watch this. If I can remember where I am around the house. As I've said, it's a point-and-click adventure game with horror scares, and I don't trust that there's not going to be a jump cut that gets me. I don't trust this game. There's a lot about this game that I don't trust. The first of which... No, not that. The first of which is this. We're in fucking hell. Literally. Literally. You want to go through there? You want to go through there? Wet flesh and grimy gunk. And an ear. So let's see. Can I go through here? That's the table. Door's closed, but a slot to put something in. Clearly, I need to mix these two. Can I go up the stairs? Boy, oh boy. If you'd really still want to. I'm going to get grossed out and lose my lunch, and I haven't even had breakfast yet. So let's go up here. Let's go up here. Let me try to remember. This is Dad's room. My parents are out of town. They put some lasagna in the fridge. I ate it and got sick and had a hallucination. My suspicion is that my younger brother Calvin snuck in the house and is doing these things to scare me. I've been down the steps and I can hear that. There's broken glass and footsteps going around. So like I said, it's a static screen, Unity engine, point-and-click horror game that I've not solved yet. This is the kind of game that you'd think you'd be able to beat in like 2 hours on a Wednesday. But no. You see this book here? Oh, you see how the magnifying glass goes to the book here? Oh, you see how the magnifying glass goes to the remote control here? Oh, well, you better be prepared to fine-tune this analog stick, tweak the dead zones to make sure that you can click on these fucking items to tell you that, oh, you need a hint for this puzzle, whoops. You need a hint for this puzzle, whoops. All right, so let's go outside. Let's go outside. For some reference. Just because you don't fucking believe me. I'm in this horrific room. To reunite your destiny, combine the amount of blood and resin, then add hot water. It is required to be a specific temperature. And he goes, the atomic number of Lin. Now, wouldn't you fucking think that if this game, can I go anywhere else? It seems that it's locked. And this is, whoa, I can go in the bathroom even in here? I can go in, there's 2 bathrooms and the bathrooms are never different? What? I didn't know that. Let's look at this. The floor tiles are blue. The clock is weird. There was nothing interesting in there. Watch this. All of a sudden I have this key, right? All of a sudden I have this key and the closet opens. Watch that. I don't trust any of this shit, dude. So anyway, my dad's a big brainiac. He's got a newspaper clipping downstairs. That's a hint to this fucking puzzle. You would think that one of these books, would have some passages to read. And, one of these books has some numbers. Maybe that's the number I should choose. But no. You literally, they're assuming that you're going to play this on PC, mouse, and keyboard. So you might as well just fucking Alt-Escape Tab and then down-click the Netscape Navigator and then open up, what was I saying? Lost my train of thought. Periodic table of elements. Look, the carpet's different. The carpet's different. Look at that. Look at that. That's why this bathtub's all fucked up. That's why I can go in here. Wardrobe's locked, but I don't think there's anything I need. So this one's locked, and in the real world, it's safe. I don't know that I trust this. The picture's not straight. It's all staying the same as in that nightmare. I love games like this where they're just so fucking minimal. So minimal, I don't really have to do anything at all. So let's go out here. Let's go out here. Change the water temperature. Yeah. I think that it's actually 49. I think it's actually 49. Change the number. It's changing. I think that it actually is 49. I think I looked it up. Periodic table of Lin. That's what they're saying to me so far. Nothing left to do here. Now you notice when you go up the steps, there's another door here, but that's the wait a minute. You go down the step. Look, I go down the steps, and I see this door, and then you go up the steps, and again you still see the steps, but then there's a picture frame. You see the door, and you see the cabinetry here. So it's like, and then there's the mirror. What the fuck kind of steps? Maybe it wrapped around. This whole building is architecturally unsound. So let's go in here. Let's use it. Now there's just water coming out. It's slightly warm. Boom! I think it's the right temperature to add it to the beaker. This compound seems sticky. I should be able to use it. I love how he's explaining the whole fucking puzzle. I should be able to use it to fix the medallion pieces. Hey, it turns out that the medallion has the same shape as the bloody symbol. I don't know what it's meant for, but I bet it won't be pretty. New item. You put the two pieces of the medallion together already. Let's get on with it. At least I have a lighter now. Let's see if there's anything interesting in here. Stuff like hydrogen peroxide and all that shit. The towel's wet. If someone used it recently, it wasn't me. What's in the mirror? Toothpaste. What about the toilet? I'm not sticking my hand down there. All right, get ready for the jump scares. I'm telling you, get ready for the jump scares. I don't trust this game. I don't trust this game. I don't trust this game at all. I don't trust this game at all. Get ready for the jump scare. You know what? I'm going to save. I'm going to save. We're going to go ahead and we're going to save. Do you want to save? Yes. Data saved successfully. I don't trust this game. There's going to be a jump scare. I don't trust this game, and there's going to be a jump scare. I have the medallion. Thanks, medallion, I was able to open that door. Ba-boom! Holy shit! Let's take a photo. Let's take a photo op. I like this. It looks crazy. It's the kitchen. Hey, it's the kitchen. I guess that makes sense. It models the living room. What the? Damn! Look at these fucking cutscenes. Hey, this is pretty cool. I'm in there. I actually have, uh-oh. I love that I actually have, let's get this fucking, let's get this guy out of there. In that sort of floating island, I can see the symbol from the picture and the TV. But where am I? Is the house floating out of nowhere? Whatever it is, that's what's causing all this trouble. I need to find a way to get there. Watch it be that he just fell asleep watching TV, and this is a dream. I like, though, that they add cinematics in Unity. They add cinematics in Unity. What else can I click on? Looks like part of the table and one of the chairs fell down. It's too dangerous to stay here. The whole wall collapsed. I shouldn't get closer if I don't want to fall. I'm taking a lot of screenshots of this scene. Just more food crumbs and greasy paste. What about the refrigerator? Did you hear that noise? You heard it like lock. There's a couple dirty plates. Wait, there's a small switch under them. After pressing it, I heard some sort of metallic mechanism. Yes. Yes. I did hear that noise effect. The cupboard's completely empty. There are several glasses and plates as before. Metallic mechanism. Food crumbles. Whole wall collapsed. And you'll hear continually the same sound effects. Like, you'll hear the, item collect sound. You'll hear the puzzle complete sound. You'll hear the revelation scary sound. So you have to be careful what sound effects the game uses to cue you in on what's happening. And the other thing that I learned was every time that you complete a puzzle, essentially the whole world rearranges. So, like, investigating and exploring and getting items and then solving puzzles isn't the end. The whole world rearranges, and now you have to basically revisit all these previous interactive points to see if they will give you a new clue or a new item or a new hint in a puzzle. So let's go explore the whole damn world again and prepare to get jump scared. It's hot as hell in here. The bottom of the room is filled with lava. I'm not going to be able to stand this much longer. So what items do I have? I have this medallion and this key. This goes back to the real world. I have to find a way to get down there. Bodies hanging in trash bags. One seems to be moving. Okay, odd. Has the symbol changed? Nothing left to do here. A lot of clocks. I can still interact with it. Huge pipe to ceiling. Maybe that's where the blood came from. I can still interact with the clocks, but I've used them twice for 2 puzzles already. I hope there's not yet another one. Let's go back here. Seems pretty dark. Good thing I have my lighter. Is there anything else? Looks like the door is unlocked now. Does this have to do with the switch in the kitchen? But it's pretty rusty and deteriorated. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get back here once I go through. Do you want to go through? No. What about any other items left? I mean, there's nothing left to fucking do anyway, right? What could I possibly miss in any of these shitty doors? Might as well just fucking go through. Let's get on with it. Might as well just go through and get on with it and get this shit scared out of me. I'm ready. May as well. Like I'm gonna fucking miss. As if I'm gonna miss. Looks like DM Turbine, some fucking Unreal Deathmatch level. As if I'm gonna miss, like, going through there without the proper items. Wow, this is huge. It's full of enormous fans. Besides causing a lot of noise, I wonder what they're for. I can't see the end of this big hallway either. I don't know what this place is, but it's difficult for me to breathe in here. After walking a while, I've reached an area with some sort of control panel in the middle. This is like the antithesis of Myst. This is like Myst and Riven, and then there's this fucking game. Yeah, okay, you've reached some kind of panel in the middle. Alright, so we gotta look around. I could go back, but that's... I can't go this way. There's too much gas here, and I can't breathe. It smells like gas in here. I can't go that way. Well, there's only one thing to click. What about this? Enormous fans. There's only one way up. They all go the same fucking spot. Well, why don't we click this here? It looks like it's turned off. On top of it, there's a slot with the shape of that damn symbol. I'll try to put the medallion in the slot. Just take another screenshot. Now, credit, you can see the fan blade twisting backward in the reflection, right? So whether this is a legitimate 3D model with these static screens that I can go through, or if it's just like a graphic image and they're using some animation to simulate it, I don't care. At the very least, I'll say the production value and like the coding on this game to make a puzzle game like this is quite nice. So I'll put the medallion in the slot. That's it, man. The screen turned on. Oh shit. Among a lot of gibberish I could read. De nihilo nihil. I also see a series of numbers. A equals 250. B equals 212 and a half. Oh god. C equals 325 and D equals 387.5. Are you gonna fucking remember all this shit? Are you gonna remember all this shit? And look at also the wording. The fan seemed to have stopped blowing. And now I can begin to see the end of the big hallway. Maybe the fans were filling the area with gas. That doesn't even make sense. This area is chillingly quiet. I think I should go to the other side. Can I look at anything on this screen other than just going up? And I'm looking at this puzzle. It's going to keep telling me that. I have nothing but this shitty key. After turning the panel on, the gas in the area began to dissipate. I guess I have no other choice but to continue through this door. Well, wait a minute. Let's remember the numbers. 250, 212 and a half, 325, 387 and a half. Oh boy. Fresh air, finally. This is what I saw from the kitchen, where the floating island is located, but what is this place? Where the hell am I supposed to be? Go back through. This seems to be the facade of the fans room. Everything's made of rusty metal, and there are a bunch of big pipes. Who constructed all this and why? It looks like, you know, the cover of some knockoff progressive rock heavy metal band trying to like write a fucking concept album. Is there anything down below? These clouds, these colors, the never-ending thunder. This doesn't look like any place on planet Earth. It is kind of Riven-like. What does this say? There's a small platform on top of some rails with a leaf in the middle. Maybe I should use this to go to the floating island. Maybe I should use this to go to the floating island. Do you want to ride the moving platform? Sure, I guess. What else am I going to do? I like that all of a sudden it's giving me these like guaranteed... It's giving me like these guaranteed options. Like just yes or no, yes or no. I'm surrounded by all sorts of technology I've never seen before. I also know how this island is floating in the air or what its purpose is for now. I better be careful not to trip over these cables. Alright, let's look at... You can turn. Let's see what I can investigate. Let's see what I can like analyze. Oh shit. This machine... Oh boy. This machine looks like an input device. From what I'm seeing, it allows me to change the amount of powers that distribute to other machines. Okay. No problem. Energy multiplier times 2. What does that fucking mean? Alright. That's one machine, one puzzle. I can go in here. Here it is, a damn symbol that I've seen everywhere. It still gives me a headache to look at. It still gives me a headache to look at. Do you want to save your game? Yeah, sure. So I'm basically stuck here. Data saved successfully. Surrounded by all sorts of technology. What about this chamber? 36 chambers. Energy multiplier times 3. Okay, so I know the numbers. 250, 212 and a half. 325 and 387 and a half. Energy multiplier by 3. Alright, I wonder if you could down a lot of them. The machine looks like an input device. Allows for change amount of power distributed to other machines. Machines? Other machines. Is there anything else that I want to like click on here and look at or fucking read? What about in here? There's some kind of metallic hut here. It's pretty dark inside. Is it something that I can activate? Is it something that I can activate? And then what's back? Back here, back here. Why make me go back through? Why make me go back through? I guess to see the numbers again? Maybe we'll need to return to that fan room. Alright, so energy multiplier by 3. Multiplayer. Now let's see here. Can I click on this stuff? By 3. By 2. Okay, I'm highlighting. Okay, I'm highlighting. By 3, so you might as well multiply the numbers by 3 on here and off there. Oh, God. I need to do some math. Okay, okay. Alright. I can manipulate them individually. Alright, no big deal. No big deal. Okay. 3A plus 2B equals the number. I need 250. Alright. I need 250. Okay, okay. Simple enough to figure out. Maybe I should work with, maybe I could do 75. By 3 is what? 240? Maybe? Oh, it's multiplied. It's multiplied. 250. We could get... You could do it easy. You could do 150. We could do it easy. And then 50. And that's 100. Alright, 250. 212. 212. Let's work with the 3s first. 212. Let's work with the 3s first. I can't stand it. Let's do, I like 212. I like 150 again. Let's do, I like 150 again. Let's try 62.5. That'll get me the half. That'll get me the half. That'll get me 125 by 3. Hang on a minute here. Hang on a minute here. I need 212.5. Well, 60 is 180. 186. 187.5. Hey, let's note that. 180. Hey, 187. All right. We figured something out here. 187. Let's do D. 187 times 2. Hey, okay. I got it. D is going to be maxed out. All right, D is set. Let's keep working on B. Let's turn C all the way down. We'll get it off the screen. Let's get it off the screen. I'm working on 212.5. So that's going to be too much. 212.5. Well, what's this times? 212.5. Think about that. 12.5. Times 3. 90. What is that? 111? Times 3. 21. It'd still be 22.5. Am I wrong about that? Hey, 22.5, that works. 7 3 is 21. So 22.5. And 90. Well, does that work? Hey, there we go. And 90 is what? Is that 112.5? Let's say. And then we'll put this at, we'll put this at 50, and that'll be 212.5. And then I need 325. You see, I scored just as well in honors math as I did English, so fuck you. I only need 325. You hear that fucking rumbling of the machine? 325. Well, tell you what, that might be easy. You could just go... Oh, I was going to say you could just go 325. You could just do 12.5. So how could we hit 300? Maybe this is easy. You could just hit... Maybe it's even easier than I thought. That'll be 300. And then this will be... You could just hit this. Did I hear a noise? Boom! I know how to do mathematics! I'm surrounded by all sorts of technology I've never seen before. I also know how something can be floating in the air or what its purpose is. For now, I better be careful not to roll all these cables. Ba-boom! So I was going to tell I've managed to turn on this thing. That's what she said. By adjusting the machinery. That's what she said. It almost looks like some sort of teleportation device. But I have no idea what it does. Should I step inside? I have no idea what it does. It's a teleportation device. But should I step inside? Sounds like a Metallica album. Use teleportation device. Sure. Holy shit. Let's get a look at this again. Like I'm saying, some of these icons. Where am I? For what reason? For some reason I feel a little heavier. Well, I mean, you ate that lasagna. What's that over there? It looks like a huge metallic tower with some kind of machinery inside. You have finally arrived. Listen to the soundtrack, dude. It's like some industrial metal concept album. What? Who said that? I and everything you are seeing and feeling, it is all nothing more than a physical display of the inside of the Masfige. Remember that dead guy that was impaled on the wall who then got down and then you heard the glass break? Masfige? Masfige is completely exempt from the space-time laws. What's going on? What is all this? What happened to my house and everyone? All that you mentioned exists no more? Damn, what is this? All of a sudden we went from horror to aliens? This concept art's pretty crazy. All that you mentioned exists no more. What did you say? You look displeased. Where's everyone? Why does that worry you so much? I'm the chosen one? Why, I have parents and friends out there, my loved ones. Loved ones. I don't understand the meaning of those words. The people I love and I care for. People that are most important to me. Are you kidding? Care, other beings, your species are important to you. You humans have an unusual way of thinking. You should be thankful for being chosen. Damn, you should be thankful for being chosen. To become the new maker. This universe has fulfilled the amount of time that has been given to it. We, the makers, are the ones who create the new universe by destroying the previous one. Damn, which is the one you've inhabited up until now. Damn, that sounds fucking tight. We determine the time given and then destroy it to make a new one. After putting the whole population of this universe through a series of challenges with quite interesting results, you're the first one who has managed to pass all tests. What, looking at the periodic table and doing some math problems and figuring out to move the hands of the clock? Give me a break. The destruction of this universe has already been completed. You now must come with us. You're the chosen one. The universe has been destroyed. No, it can't be. This is a joke. What the hell is it supposed to be? The universe is a small container of matter. We exist outside it. And here, neither matter nor anything else that someone of your species can know or feel can exist. I love it how, like, everybody that's making games are like these computer program nerds that are obsessed with the periodic table of elements so much they want to make a game and use it in a fucking puzzle. They're like reading all this science fiction and just typing away in their little Lexmark 123. You still have your physical appearance because you were inside the Masphige, which is able to exist in the absence of matter. Since you passed the test, you must become one of us and fulfill your duty as a maker. Damn, become one of you? I can't believe this. What have we done to deserve? Screw you and your species or whatever the hell you are. I was not expecting such hostile behavior. Does my universe and you expect me to be calm? What are you trying to achieve with all this? It must be done as our duty. A universe cannot be created out of nothing. A universe cannot be created out of nothing. It is your duty to help us. You don't have any other choice. Without your universe, without us, you will cease to exist. That's what am I supposed to do? What the hell am I going to do now? I don't want to live like this. It's like destroy the old one and make something new, or don't do anything at all and it will decay anyway. What do you choose to do? Oh, damn! What am I supposed to do? Acquiesce and join, or reject? I feel like my character wants to reject. But what if I join them? They're the makers. They're just going to destroy me anyway. Don't you want to see what happens? I'm rejecting. As you wish, then. Uh-oh. So this is the end. Everything's finished. I can't handle all this. I've lost all I cared for, and what's waiting for me is an eternal nightmarish world. I'd rather be with my family wherever they are. You've chosen to jump to the void? Oh, cutscene. The new universe will follow its path without you. As you fall, you remember your happiest moments of your life. A tear slides down your cheek. Wouldn't it slide up as I'm falling? What? That's it? You made me play this entire game doing these dumbass puzzles just to try and fucking get to the... How do I skip this? Just to get to the end? That was so anticlimactic. I didn't even find out who these people were, what they were doing in the world. Can I quickly beat this game again and see the other fucking ending? Oh my god. I remember how many times I got stuck? Wow, that was so anticlimactic. What will I say is good? Freesounds.org, Sound Bible, God almighty, Unity devs. All characters are fictional and resemblance to the world would jest that we're totally screwed. All of a sudden they think they're funny. Thanks for playing. I guess I had fun. Played, oh damn, 2 hours, 22 minutes. Endings achieve 1 of 6? What? Ending 2? There's 6 endings? Well, fuck it. Holy shit, it's purple now. Do you see this? Extras. I have an extras menu. Can I just watch all the other... Music player and video player. The concept for Without Escape traces back to around 2001. Inspired by classic horror games, I was passionate about creating a graphic adventure where the main goal was to escape from your own house. You ever play Murder House or like Resident Evil? Jesus God. A graphic adventure. At the time, I had very little coding knowledge. Oh, look, it's the fucking Dev Diary. My first solution was to write a web-based game. On each screen, the player would find text descriptions and several actions to choose from, and they progressed. Even if the game's events differed drastically from Without Escape, and there were no images, my vision remained steadfast. And 20 years later, I bought it for $1.50 and got pissed. Several years later, I wanted to recreate the game on PC by drawing the pictures. The project was not making progress, so I stopped. Well, welcome to new, my scrap project gained new life when I learned 3D modeling and rendering, as well as music composition. This new game, based on original concept called Without Escape. Well, I gotta admit, he coded the house very nicely, or whoever did this. They coded the house very, very nicely. And it's real rendering, which is pretty cool. Sometime later, I decided to create the game's definitive version, a remake with high-res graphics and other improvements, which is what you're playing right now. So that's the story of Without Escape. I hope you enjoyed a little horror adventure, and thank you very much for playing. Well, thank you very much for giving me a couple episodes on my, whatever, YouTube channel. Look at this. Extras, ending 2. Why did it say ending 1 of 6? How many different fucking endings would there be? I guess if you choose to join them, then there's more puzzles. Ending, I guess so. Enter the TV into the distance. Some of these cutscenes are pretty crazy. How is it ending 1 of 6? Well, there's no way. New game load. What happens if I just load? What happens if I just load? I'm here. Oh, shit. What are the codes? Oh, fuck. What are the codes? What are the codes? That's one of the codes. I should say, okay, what are the codes? That stays at 50. And this goes to this. What's B? 212. It was 212. Should have saved. Fuck. What was it? 312. This goes to... Does that go to 52? Fuck, I can't remember now. Shit. Let's do the math again. Let's do the math again. Let's do the math again. That's 150, you moron. That's fucking 150, you moron. And this is 2. That's 100. It's 250. 100, 150, 250. And then this needs to be 212. And that's 112. And then this needs to be 212. And then that needs to be 387. That's what? 187. D needs to be maxed out, right? 187. And then that needs to be 325. That needs to be 325. Hang on. Told you. Save game, save game. Save game, save game. Let's get this other ending. What happened if I go back to that room? Where am I? You've arrived. Alright, let's see. What else did I miss in the house? Maybe nothing. Alright, I want to join them. Join them. Reject, join. As you wish then. I'm scared. I don't want to live in a nightmarish world for eternity, but I don't want to die either. I could join them now. For now, and then we'll see. But destroying the universe to create others, it's damn crazy. But if I become one of them, I guess I'll stop aching for what I've lost. Weird. Oh, shit. The Misfige. You chose to accept your fate and walked over the bridge that rose before you. In time, you stopped feeling, remembering, and suffering. You are now no longer human. The destruction of this world has given you new life. Your existence will fuel the universe's never-ending cycle of creation and destruction. After destruction from the universe, you gave birth to a new reality. You gave birth to the new Big Bang? Whoa! All right, that's at least a better ending. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. 2 endings in one. 2 for 1. I didn't pay $2 for this game without escape. Maybe that maybe that's a better. Maybe that's better. I don't know. What else could I have done in the house? Well, Before I. Hey, wasn't there a door in the house that was always locked? Wasn't there a door in the house that was always locked? Let's look at this. There's no way going back. Oh, no. There's no way to go back. Remember when it said you could go down into the red door and there's no going back? When I put the symbol in, oh, I didn't. Endings 2 of. All right, endings achieved. 1 of 6. Holy shit. But remember there's a door upstairs in the red home that can't be opened. It's the door to Dad's office. Well, what the fuck? I should have tried. I told you, don't go yet. Why would they even ask you? If there was something else, I said, if there was something that I needed, they wouldn't allow me to go through here without having the item, but I didn't think maybe there's something else to accomplish. Well, going up to Dad's study in the red house before I leave, damn. I don't remember any of the puzzles, and I'm not about to replay this. I think that's pretty cool. It's interesting that it was aliens and not horror. What the fuck even happened there? What was it? That's a big question. I don't know. That's pretty interesting. I'm tempted. Damn. Damn. And there's no multiple loads. Damn. What are the settings? I'm not doing that clock puzzle again. And I think there's some other setting that pissed me off too. The date one. Well, not bad. Congrats on using Unity. It never crashed. The point and click was nice. There were no jump scares. I would have given you permission to scare me once. I'm glad I finished it. Yeah, okay. You submit your life to the new world and cause the Big Bang. That's an interesting end to the tale. That's like a little science fiction. That's a little nice ending science fiction. Pointing and clicking was nice. I didn't like how I basically got stuck and had to fucking leave the game to look up hints and look up info. But if it's a PC game, normally you can look that shit up. Other endings. Go into Dad's study with the key after you glue the symbol and unlock it. That's the only thing I completely forgot. And I was just saying, when you complete puzzles, the whole house rearranges. You got to check back previous. You got to check back previous. You got to check back previous. Whatever I was saying. Check back previous locations for items and potential doors. Okay. Maybe I'll try and reset the game and get back to where I could go through the red door and see if there's anything to look at in the house with the key. Because look at these extras. Look at the video player. See, look, there's the house. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I'm certainly not going to get trapped in this stream. Thanks for watching Without Escape.